Hi folks, welcome to another Wednesday Wisdom. My name is Anna Hendricks. Thanks so much for being here. This week I'm really excited to share a message with you that I think is going to resonate with all of us. And that is, I want to encourage you to talk less and listen more. It's kind of funny that this is coming one day after the election, because I feel like this could have been something we used like the entire time, right? It's like talk less, listen more, try and hear what other people are saying, especially those who disagree with you. But the thing that has really been coming to the surface with me in terms of this particular lesson is just how crucial it is for the development of relationships, professional and personal. I know that when we sit back and we actually listen to what people are saying, not necessarily the literal words, but when we sit back and listen to what kind of passion they have behind what they say, when we listen to perhaps maybe an underlining reason behind the issue, we learn so much and we become so much wiser. In addition, we're really able to love those around us more so. I think that, we all know that person in our life where we talk with them or we hang out with them and then we walk away and we're like, wait a minute, they never even asked about me. They never even, said, hey, Anna, how's work going for you? Or like, are you liking, the new place where you're living? Any of those things. We all have at least one of those people in our life. And what I want you to do while I'm talking about all of this is to keep that person front of mind. Because the thing is, I think we all have the capacity to be that person, whether we mean to or not, whether it's on purpose or not. And we all know what that feels like. It's not fun. It's like, man, I just hung out with this person for an hour and they never even asked about me. They just talked the entire time. And that doesn't make for a healthy relationship, because of course the next time you're around them or you call them or anything like that, you don't really want to talk to them very much, right? So put yourself in that person's shoes. What we want to think about is, talking less and listening more. Because if we want to develop strong relationships, which are the foundation of life, the most important thing in life, then we have to take a couple of steps back. We have to move our ego aside. We have to be calm. We have to listen. We have to stop waiting for someone to be quiet just so we can talk, right? We have to love the other person. So, 3 ways. First way, be mindful. Be mindful of what it is that you're doing when you're in situations. Again, professional, personal. You go to a networking event, you meet someone, and I know for me, half the time it's like I start talking to someone and they've got a lot of questions for me. And the whole time I'm thinking like, oh my gosh, I have to ask them questions too. The thing is, we want to be mindful about our conversations with our friends, with our family. I can tell you what, it doesn't matter how close of friends you are, it doesn't matter whether you're family or not, you need to be mindful in conversations. Are you participating as well, or are you just waiting to have your time to talk? When you start being mindful, then you can start seeing maybe areas where you're not participating as much or you're not listening to the other person, which is huge. Number 2, seek to learn. I think the election is a huge example. The bottom line is that we are going to disagree with other people throughout our entire life, whether it's about religion or politics or the freaking color that you're going to paint the wall. I mean, there's always going to be disagreements, and or people are going to feel different ways, and it's so crucial that we are able to learn something from that moment. I mean, the thing is if we can learn from the people that we disagree with, we can become so much wiser. We can become so much more loving. We can become greater, and we can have more influence. Loving someone is trying to see something from their point of view, not necessarily yours, even if you disagree. I have someone in my life who is constantly able to put himself in my shoes when I'm feeling a certain way. And that means so much to me, right? It's huge, because I feel like Not only does it give me the safety net to communicate, but he also learns something in the process. And I know for myself, I don't learn things from people that I've always agreed with or that I always agree with. I learn things from people that I disagree with if I listen and if I open my ears, you know? Number 3, remember that it's not all about you, you know? I'm sorry, but life is not about you. It's not about me. It's really, really, really not. Our lives are not about ourselves. And when we stay focused on self, or we stay focused on what we want, what we're trying to get, we're not living well, we're not living right, and we're totally missing out. We are losing big time. Because life is about relationships. Life is about giving to others, serving others, doing for others. And that's not always easy. I know for myself, I get wrapped up in life all the freaking time, wrapped up in my own little bubble. But the deal is, it's like, that's a lonely bubble. And, you know, it's lonely, bottom line. It doesn't bring a lot of satisfaction. But when I open that bubble up and I'm like, it's not all about me, or I'm in a conversation and I'm able to catch up with a friend, or spend time with family, or on the phone, you know, I'm practicing more and more, talk less, listen more, because I want to build relationships. I want to build lasting relationships, not just like fun for the moment things, you know? This is what I have for you today. I just want to encourage you to talk less and listen more, because I know that if you're able to do this, it can penetrate and grow every area of your life, because there are relationships in every area of life. You know, whether it's with your friends or your family, your coworkers, your employees, your bosses, your freaking whatever. There are relationships all over the board. And when we take a step back and we actually honor that other person, we are really and truly winning. I hope you have an amazing Wednesday, a fantastic week, and come hang out with me next Wednesday.